Amethyst Chris Paul from the 2K16 days, throwing it up. Okay, we almost had a lob right there, but he's able to reach in. See if Chris Paul can get it back right here. Man, this Chris Paul is easily one of the best point guards, especially on next gen. Let's get this retro 2K19 version of Ruby Thonmaker out here with a little ISO. Yes, he's ISOing at 7 feet tall, hitting with a little snatch back right there. I mean, look at this. All right, y'all, today right here on this screen, we have our December version of the best budget squad in MyTeam. So yeah, guys, today marks the day that we're going to be starting off with the little budget squad series on this channel. Now, this isn't going to be a budget squad series that we probably are uploading every week, maybe not even every 2 weeks. Essentially, how often I come out with episodes of this series or whenever we got ourselves a handful of new players to add into one of the best budget squads that you can acquire in MyTeam. It's really going to be all up to MyTeam if they're going to be dropping very good budget cards in the game in order to replace a bunch of these cards that we have currently in this lineup. But yeah, it's really just that time of the year where I decided to completely sell my GOAT squad because I feel like there's so many good budget options in the game right now. I just really love being an underdog, just having some really good budget cards out there that can compete with the God squad. And then later on in the year, once there's some really good Galaxy Opals in the game, we'll go ahead and throw together a God squad. But for the most part, I'm just having a lot of fun using budget cards right now. So I did want to throw a squad together and just bring you guys some very good options. Whether you guys just want to pick up this entire team, whether you just need some options for a certain position that you're looking to replace, maybe you just picked up my team, whatever it is. And one key about these budget squad lineups is, for the most part, every single card you're going to be able to pick up off the auction house, except for obviously my backup point. You guys can see I am running with Diamond Ja Morant. Now, this card you could currently get in MyTeam Limited. Also, he's been like in the locker codes. Pretty sure he's been on the weekly login, spin the wheel as well, and everything like that. So I'm sure there's going to be a few more options to get Diamond Ja Morant. But other than that, every single one of these cards are going to be amazing for their price on the auction house. That's really what we're looking for here. So yeah, real quick, I'm just going to give you guys a rundown of the lineup, why I have this card in there, why I think that they're a very good budget option in the game right now. And then obviously, we're going to have to hop into a game of MyTeam Unlimited and get some reps in with this squad. But before we do that, I just want to say, if you guys want to see some more budget squad videos like this in the future, you guys want to see these series regularly updated, definitely do drop a like on this video and I can for sure bring it to y'all. Here we go, man. Starting out with the starting five at the point guard position, you guys can see we got this Amethyst Chris Paul right here. This is a throwback to the 2K16 days. Now, to be honest, if you weren't able to get Pink Diamond Steph Curry, you're really not that far off with this Amethyst Chris Paul over here, apart from the fact that occasionally Curry does dunk. But other than that, man, this Chris Paul can nearly do everything that Curry does. He's got himself a 92 on the drive and layup, 92 on the mid-range, 93 ball. Driving dunk stats aren't there, but an 89 ball handle. And you guys look at the defense, a 90 steal rating, 89 on the perimeter, also a 93 speed with ball. He's got himself a 94 lateral quickness. So offensively and defensively is exactly why this Chris Paul is going to be in the lineup. He's also come with dimer, clamps, and deep threes on him, so you can really shoot from everywhere with him. And I'm pretty sure we only have one card that's over 40K in our lineup, and then Karl Malone, I think, is a little bit under 30K. Other than that, every card should definitely be like under 20K at least. And then at the starting shoot guard position, I already got an individual gameplay up of this card on my channel, but there's really not much to say about this Gerald Wallace besides the fact that he's got himself crazy defense with that 99 overall rating, and then offensively, he can attack the rim, finish strong with some dunks. Also can knock down a three ball with an 89 3-point rating, but a 90 driving dunk on him. Perimeter defense is at a 93 and a 93 lateral quickness. He's also coming with 1 Hall of Fame badge and 22 gold. And then sliding over to the small forward position, another retro card that 2K dropped in packs yesterday. Like, they just came out with so many good budget cards yesterday. 6'11" Jonathan Isaac, though, has a 97 defense and an 85 offense. And you guys, honestly, offensively, this card is perfectly fine. He's got himself an 85 driving layup, 82 mid, even an 84 three ball, so he could easily knock that down. Also an 85 on the driving dunk, 83 ball handle, so he can dribble the ball as a 6'11" guard. Defensive stats are amazing. He can even have that rebounding stat as well if you want to run him at power forward, but his strength is only a 64. That's really why I'm not running him as a power forward. And then on top of that, he is coming with 17 gold badges, one of those being clamps. Plenty of defensive badges on him as well as catch and shoot. And then at the starting power forward position, we got ourselves another retro card from 2K19, this being Ruby Thonmaker. For those of you guys that played in 2K19, this Thonmaker was definitely one of the best budget bigs in the game, and it's looking like he is going to be one of the best budget options as well in 2K21 next gen. He's got himself a 7-foot height and an 89 offense and an 83 defense. Maybe not the crazy stats but you guys, when it comes to a 7-footer, you can literally just grab the rebound and push it up the court with this thumb maker, hit some threes with him. He's got himself very good standing and driving dunk stats, 77 ball handle, like you can really dribble out there with him. He's got himself quick first step, 85 on the block rating, great rebounding stats in the high 80s, and then he is coming with 26 gold badges. So a big thing about these budget cards is you want them to come with a lot of badges. It just helps out with a lot of their animations and what obviously they're able to do on the court for you. Now sliding over to the center position, the most expensive card in our lineup. Maybe you thought to yourself, Jake, Diamond Cream is not a budget center, but I feel like for having 95 offense, 96 defense, he's 7'2", has just a great body scan in the game in terms of him just being a big body, really just reaching over people and grabbing rebounds. For his price, y'all, I would say he's definitely a budget center. He can compete with the best bigs in the game, apart from the fact that he doesn't have a 3-ball, but he does have himself an 84 mid-range. I mean, he's got himself a 99 hook shot. He's got himself an 85 standing and driving dunk, so anywhere under the rim, you know what I'm saying, he's always going to be a problem. Also a 90 block rating, 90 on the interior defense, 94 straight across for his rebounding, and then a 76 speed at 7'2". Like, it's just really hard to pass up this card as a budget option. And on top of that, he's going with 7 Hall of Fame badges. He got himself post spin technician, rim protector, intimidator, hook specialist. Also got his rise up, which is just great for around the basket animations for those standing dunks and everything like that. And on top of that, he's got himself 9 gold badges as well. But I do completely understand if you can't afford Diamond Cream, you know what I'm saying, budget, everyone has a different definition of what a budget card is. So if Cream is too expensive, Amethyst Bismack Biyombo is a great choice as well. He is only 6'8", but defensively and just rim protection, he's definitely going to be able to get it done for you. He's got himself a 95 on the standing dunk, 95 on the block rating, 91 interior defense. Rebounding stats are perfectly fine, as well as an 87 vertical and a 92 strength. So down low, Bismack Biyombo, he can definitely get it done for you. And at the backup point guard position, once again, we have ourselves Diamond Ja Morant. This is not a card that you could pick up off the auction house, but currently in MyTeam Limited, I would definitely suggest grinding that out if you got some time this weekend, because budget-wise, this is just really one of the best options you have. Simply because on offense, he's got himself a 97 overall rating with an 87 mid, 88 3-ball, and y'all, that 95 driving dunk rating, I mean, this card gets some of the glitchiest dunk animations in the game. So if you love running to the rim, holding down square, or whatever it is on Xbox, you guys can be dunking on people like crazy. Defensively, he's lacking a little bit. He doesn't have clamps. That's a big reason why I don't have him in the starting lineup. And as of right now, at this point in the game, a great other option if you aren't able to get that Diamond Ja Morant is this Amethyst De'Aaron Fox. I'd say they are very similar. De'Aaron Fox is a little bit better defense, but he doesn't get nearly as many crazy dunks as Ja Morant does. So if you're not able to get Diamond Ja Morant for now, pick up this Amethyst De'Aaron Fox. He's very quick with the ball. Now at the backup shooting guard position, we've got ourselves another Ruby in this lineup, you guys. Ruby Matisse Thybulle. This card is a very good 3-and-D. Check out his defense. He's got himself a 97 overall defense, and offensively, 86 3-ball. He's got himself a very good release. So yeah, you guys, just a 3-and-D card right here. Not going to be ISOing with him or doing anything crazy, but if you need someone that can lock anyone up, if you're going up against a God Squad, he can easily keep up with them. 97 on his steal rating and a 93 perimeter defense as well, 90 lateral quickness. Matisse Thybulle is really coming with it. And then for his badges, catch and shoot, corner specialist, he's got himself clamped. So anywhere in the corner, this card is really green. Now at the backup small forward position, a must-have in your lineup as of right now, Amethyst Hedo Turkoglu, you guys. This card is amazing on offense, also pretty solid on defense, but he is 6'10", keep in mind, so he can play a small forward or power forward. 96 on his offense though. He's got himself a 90 mid-range, an 89 3-ball, 80 straight across for his dunking stats. I mean, an 83 ball handle, 80 on the perimeter defense, so not crazy lockdown. That's really why I'm not starting him, but an 85 speed with ball. He's got himself an 85 speed at 6'10". That's actually pretty good. And then his badges are a big reason why this card is so good. Hall of Fame catch and shoot, but he also has himself deep threes, circus threes. Like, this card is really gonna just be able to shoot crazy for you. Also has quick first step, so handling the ball with him feels very nice. Now at the backup power forward position, we got ourselves the second most expensive card in our lineup, but I just want to say, I feel like this card is very underrated. The way I look at Karl Malone is just a budget version of that glitch Diamond Zion. 88 on the drive lip. He has great post work. He's got himself an 86 mid-range, 83 ball. So yes, off the catch and shoot, he could easily knock him down. And then look at his dunking stats, you guys. 95 on the standing and 95 drive and dunk. Also that 78 ball handle, 90 block rating, 90 interior defense, 89 straight across for the rebounding, and then an 80 speed. This card can actually dribble pretty good. Maybe not as glitchy as Zion, but he could definitely ISO for you. On top of that, he's got himself 6 Hall of Fame badges, one of those being fearless finisher, lob city finisher, so you could throw him up plenty of lobs out there. And then as well, he's got himself catch and shoot, corner specialist, so he's able to knock down those 3 balls pretty easily. And then as our backup center, of course, man, we had to bring in the throwback bronze of 2K16. They went ahead and made him a ruby though on 2K21. But yeah, you guys, Symbol Yar right here. Now I say this card is pretty interchangeable, maybe the most interchangeable out of anyone in the lineup, because even though he is 7'5", which is crazy, he cannot shoot at all, and his speed is very, very low. So if you do feel like that's too big of an issue for you, you know what I'm saying, you realize that he's getting beat down the court way too much, go ahead and throw Amethyst Bismack Biombo in there. Maybe if you want some more shooting, you can go ahead and pick up that Ruby Manute Bowl, who can shoot 3s, but once again, he is pretty slow. But yeah, the fact that there's a retro blue lock card in the game, I had to throw him on a budget squad, man. Once again, he can't really do anything outside the paint with a 45 mid-range and a 25 3-ball, but his standing dunk is at an 85, and defensively, this is really why you're picking up this card, because he is a very big body in the paint. 87 on the block rating, as well as an 84 interior defense, 90s for the rebounding as well, and then you guys can see only a 30 speed but a 90 strength, so pretty much anyone in the paint he's gonna be able to lock down, as well as 10 gold badges. Yo guys, real quick, if you've been looking to buy some MT, check out NBA 2K21MT.com, and at checkout don't forget to use code Jake for a 5% discount. But all right, y'all, here we go, man. Starting off this game with the budget squad. Obviously we got to get some reps in with them as well, so we're just gonna start off with a little pick and roll. Aim with this Chris Paul from the 2K16 days, throwing it up. Okay, we almost had a lob right there, but he's able to reach in. See if Chris Paul can get it back right here, man. This Chris Paul is easily one of the best point guards, especially on next gen. Fading away on that one. That's gonna be an easy green light. Here we go, man. Jonathan Isaac gonna be up against this Amethyst LeBron James right here. His defense is gonna be going crazy for you with that 6'11" frame. And this time, let's get a little pick and roll right here with Thon Maker. Very athletic power forward for you right here in your lineup. Let's get him up in the air with the pump fake right there. Chris Paul with the dime. I mean, the point guard on next gen, y'all, is literally just a top point guard in general. Not even talking about budget options, but in general. Let's get this retro 2K19 version of Ruby Thon Maker out here with a little ISO. Yes, he's ISOing at 7 feet tall, hitting with a little snatchback right there. I mean, look at this speed with ball, finishing through a little bit of contact right there. And I'm telling y'all, this starting 5 goes crazy. Let's see if we can get a mix in a 3-ball right here with Chris Paul up against Pink Diamond Gilbert Arenas right here, hitting with the snatchback. I mean, we're just having fun with him right now. The point guard doing work, but he is able to cut back into our lead right here. So let's just get a little pick and roll once again. Kareem, oh my God, look at the lob, man. You can see that one coming from a mile away. I'm pretty sure from 2K17, this Diamond Kareem right here, pretty sure he was like one of the most expensive cards in the game at that time. So pretty crazy that he's going for just under 50K now in 2K21. Let's call for this ISO. He does have Amethyst LaMelo Ball up against Chris Paul, who obviously does have some height, so we got to watch out for that reach. Okay, able to pass out of that one. That wouldn't have been a good shot right there. But Thon Maker open for a 3-ball right here, and we're going to knock that one down. And here we go, last shot of this first quarter. Let's see if we can increase our lead even more. Chris Paul, little step back, thought we had some space. LaMelo Ball's got that reach, but look at Kareem down low. This is why you want to pick up this card, already with 4 rebounds on the game. And all right, y'all, here we go. Second quarter time. We are going to have our bench unit out there now, running with this Diamond John Morant at point guard. Okay, Karl Malone, don't know what you're doing, but look at the recovery defense, man. We got this throwback bronze card, Simbular, in the game. They made him a ruby in 2K21 because obviously we can't be running with the bronze out here. The game has changed a little bit since then. Let's see. Okay, yeah, the post work right now is not happening. Let's see if we got the strength up against Patrick Ewing. Big body drop step though, and yeah, you guys, in the paint, this card's actually gonna be really hard to stop. And here we go. Come on, defense right here with John Morant reaching at the perfect time. Let's see if we can take off in transition. You guys can see that contact dunk. I mean, those trigger all the time for this diamond job. I think it's about time we show this Amethyst Heater Turkoglu a little bit of love. Offensively, this card is actually just crazy. See if we can spin off this Jimmy Butler right here. He does not see that coming. Finishing with a little dunk inside. There we go. Come on, 6'10" frame right there. We're gonna pick up that steal easy. You gotta be a little bit more careful around Turkoglu. Wide open 3-ball right here. John Morant. He's got himself a very similar release to Paul George, so those are easy green lights all day. There we, oh my God, bro. John Morant getting himself another steal out here. Karl Malone in transition. One-handed finish for him. Power forward able to get up the court easily. And there we go. Matisse Thybulle hopping in the passing lane. Gold interceptor lighting up for us. Defensively, in the second unit, we're actually locking up pretty nicely right now. Wasn't expected to have the craziest lineup because John Morant, he doesn't have clamps on him, but yeah, you guys, we're getting a lot of stops with our bench unit as well. See if he wants to shoot that one up with Clay. Simbular, great box out right there. And we're just going to put in our point guard's hands. I see Turkaloo on the wing over here. Snatch back, 3-ball. Come on, man. Offensively, that Carter is just too good. And yes, sir, come on. Turkaloo hopping in the pass lane right there. I see John Morant going to the corner. Let's get a pump fake. Okay, he wants to bite on that with Pink Diamond Gilbert. Look at the little double behind the back move right there, though. Freezing him, giving us enough space to get to the rim. All right, we have missed a couple of really good looks out here with Matisse Thybulle. So usually I don't dribble with him, but see if we can get enough room on a snatchback right here. That one's not going to be a green light, but you guys can see the release is very quick, knocking that one down. And there we go. Come on, Chris Paul reaching in right here. Let's go. Let's throw up a lob to start off the second half. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar from 2K17 retro card right there, finishing it off. I mean, 76 speed at 7'2", y'all. Very fast center right there. And yes, sir. Oh my God, he's gonna try to throw it between Kareem's legs. He is all over that. Let's see if we can put it in Gerald Wallace's hands right here. Cross him over a little bit. DeMar DeRozan. Oh my God, look at the dot in the corner right there. Finally able to get a green light. And here we go. Thonmaker with the rebound. This is something he's gonna be able to do. Just grab it and go. Looking at pushing up in transition. Finding Gerald Wallace on a little back cut right there, wide open. Thonmaker playing the point forward for us. Chris Paul right here. If we got some space, we got to pull the three. He does have the Curry layup package though, so even though he can't dunk, he gets those very quick layups off. It's hard to block those. And yes, sir, Thonmaker, another rebound. I see Jonathan Isaac leaking out, so we're gonna put it into his hands. Trying to get a little pump fake down low. 6'11" frame. You're not gonna be able to get a contest on that. But all right, y'all, to start off the fourth quarter, our opponent is gonna decide to quit out of the game. So yeah, obviously up against other budget squads. That dude squad, I know it wasn't stacked, it wasn't a GOAT squad, but up against other budget squads, you're definitely gonna have the advantage if you have most of these cards in your lineup as well. Up against other God squads, I feel like defensively you're gonna be able to keep up. Offensively, as long as you take smart shots, you know what I'm saying, you play as a team, you take good shots the entire game, you're definitely gonna be able to knock them down with these cards. So yeah, you guys, that's gonna be our best budget squad lineup for December. Now, if you guys have any other good budget squad options that you think I should definitely be checking out and consider put on the squad, leave them in the comment section below. If you guys want to see this budget squad series continue, definitely drop a like on the video. If you're new to the channel, man, take a quick second, hit that subscribe button as well, and turn on post notifications so you guys don't miss any future My Team content. Other than that, man, that's gonna do it for this one. So I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.